realistic Eagles rebuild. The Eagles, one of those teams, pretty good, but who are we kidding? They're not very good. Let's look what we're working with here to start. We have Jalen Hurts, who 71 normal isn't great, but I definitely think he's someone we're going to stick with in this franchise. I think that he's good, and I think we can get him into development. Miles Sanders, obviously. Karen Johnson in real life just got released. So, let's just do that. Receiver-wise, Devontae Smith, the rookie, I'm definitely intrigued by. Definitely going to use him. Greg Ward, Reagor. Reagor's definitely a wide receiver, too. The offensive line is good. Landon Dickerson. Looks like he's playing left guard in this. I'm just going to let him start right away so that he can develop over Isaac Seumalo, who is fine. He's 27. Tight end, Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz. In real life, there's some questions if Ertz will be here or not, but it seems that he's staying, so we're not going to trade him at the second. On the defensive end, obviously Darius Slay, and we have Avonte Maddox over here. On the defensive line, obviously very good. Graham, Hargrave, Cox, Burnett, and Sweat. Josh Sweat, I honestly kind of want him to play over Barnett. Barnett can kind of just sub in. Linebackers, definitely the weak spot of this team. Alex Singleton. One of those guys, been everywhere, playing the CFL even. Bernard Avery. I think I'd rather Ryan Kerrigan play here. Right outside linebacker, Eric Wilson. I think he's a pretty solid player. Obviously, this is a big signing for them. Anthony Harris, the safety from the Vikings. He should be able to help this team a bit. However, this is Andrew Adams, not who you want playing strong safety for you. I think that the first thing we're going to do is we're going to let Rodney McLeod play strong safety. Not mainly because Rodney McLeod's 31. We want him to play a bit. So, and he's still 78 there. I really don't think this team will be that bad in this game. I don't think it will sim that poorly. Obviously, the whole point of this rebuild is for it to be realistic. And wow, 46 defense. And we're going to do vertical zone run offensively to improve our scheme. Now, we're going to go through the depth chart before we go into the first preseason game. Jalen Hurts, Joe Flacco, Nick Mullins, as it should be. Running back. I'm going to make Gainwell the running back too. Kind of want to get him in a lot receiving the ball. Wide receiver, Smith, Reagor. Quez Watkins, they have him at 94 speed in this, and I think that in real life, he's actually going to end up being their wide receiver 3. So we're going to put him there right now. Why not? Tight end, Goddard, Ertz, in the order it should be. Richard Rodgers, obviously. Left tackle, Jordan Mailata. Andre Dillard, who is being shopped in real life, so we might take a look at trading him. Dickerson, we watched us change him to the starting left guard. Jason Kelsey, obviously great center. Brandon Brooks, top tier right guard. And Lane Johnson is a great right tackle. I don't think there's anything else I need to change. Is that Milton Williams to rookie? It is. Milton Williams was obviously a rookie. They selected him in one of the middle rounds. We will see how he gets on the field in this first preseason game. Hopefully, he does pretty good. Definitely the biggest concern of this team is corner. Zach McPherson, I'm going to put at cornerback 3. for no other reason than that he's a rookie. Hopefully, because of that, he develops more. And yeah, I think we're just going to get into the first preseason game. Obviously, kind of the idea when you do it realistic like this is to have the results be realistic. So at least to start, I'm going to do play by the moments. If you guys would rather me change it, let me know. But for right now, we're just going to run it, see how this goes. And we are going to get the ball here on the 41 on a 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 it seems, with Jalen Hurts and the starting offense. And Reagor cannot hang on. I was kind of hoping that the corner wouldn't go up there with him. But he did. Jake Elliott, they're going to attempt this field goal. I think I got it. I did. 58-yarder from Jake Elliott. Jake Elliott, pretty good kicker. Should be helpful during this season. I doubt any starters are still in. Yeah, Joe Flacco's in. Joe Flacco's, like, I'm content with him as our backup. Don't think he'll hurt us. Boston Scott was a good little carry. This running back core is also pretty good. Like, realistically, the only thing holding this team back is just their lack of receivers, and I think it's what's going to really hurt them in real life. And obviously, Jalen Hurts unproven at the quarterback position. Besides that, their teams are really not that bad. Oh, and the secondary sucks. The secondary is the worst in football, I'd say, quarterback-wise. I don't think anyone else is worse. But the offensive line is really good, which is especially the right side of the offensive line, which is very, very helpful. And Boston Scott, touchdown. Philadelphia. I love the chance they added. And we are going to get it back here again on offense for a 2-minute drill. And looking for Greg Ward, and Greg Ward has it. For those wondering also, this is on all Madden simulations, I should say. And didn't rip. Again, we're having a chance here. But I guess that's a false start. I changed it like 3 times. I didn't even realize. Still 51 seconds left. Alright, we're going to start here with the screen to Boston Scott. Hopefully, he can get open. And Boston Scott going to gain a pretty solid amount. We're running hurry up here. I don't want to just waste a timeout if we're not going to do anything. And, oh, that's a bad throw by Flacco. Fulgham's open. These are just the throws I hope Jalen Hurts can make, because obviously it's a throw every quarterback should make in the NFL. Travis Fulgham going to get this one across the middle. We're going to use a timeout now. Travis Fulgham, he'll make the team, but I don't think he'll have the role he had last year. I think for me at least, he's my wide receiver 4. And good defense there. Really good defense. Richard Rodgers couldn't get a step on him. Hopefully Zach Ertz is open here. He should be. And Ertz is going to catch that. I'm going to get out of bounds with him. For a gain of 9. The idea here, Gainwell or Fulgham. I want Gainwell. I will want it. And that's a bad throw. I don't know why the touchbacks felt like that should have been a bullet. And we're going to get a Jake Elliott field goal attempt here. Already made a 58-yarder, 56 yards. That is good as well. Jake Elliott, probably the most impressive player of preseason so far. and we're getting it again on offense. Our defense is playing outstanding. And Gainwell down at the 1. Pryor down on the play. Hopefully we can get kind of Gainwell into the end zone here. That'd be ideal. And we will. Kind of Gainwell, the receiving back, out of Memphis, touchdown. And we're going to come in again. I believe this is 3rd and... And that is absolutely lit up. One for the quick throw to Richard Rodgers. Did not go as planned. Now we have it again down on the 15-yard line. Richard Rodgers gonna go to him again. Gonna get a gain of 4 here. Kind of Gainwell out of bounds at the 2-yard line, picks up the 1st down. I really like him. He's someone I definitely want playing. Boston Scott, let's see if we can get him into the end zone. And he's very close. Thought maybe he had a 2nd touchdown of the game right there. We're gonna try and now it's Gainwell back in. Let's see if Gainwell can get his 2nd touchdown. And he can. That's gonna be a nice little walk-in touchdown. Eagles. This team looking very good in this preseason game, unlike how they did against New England last night. If anybody watched them versus New England, that was ugly. But, you know, this team, this defense especially is performing sensational. That's a great throw. Fulgham just can't hang on. And this is what I mean by Fulgham is definitely not going to be one of the main receivers on this team. We're going to take the Jake Elliott field goal again. And that one's good as well. Jake Elliott really having a good day. 3 field goals for him, 4 touchdowns for the team, 37 points. Now we're going to play here on 4th down. I think cover 3 is the idea with this team. And that's good defense there. Incomplete. That should put the game to a close. Joe Flacco having a very nice preseason game. Us Eagles. And that is a win in our first preseason game. Very impressed with a lot of players. Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott both played well. Jake Elliott, obviously, 3 field goals. The offensive line with the first team is really good. And Joe Flacco had a very good game. Greg Ward, 4 receptions, 128 yards. I think a lot of that was that one deep touchdown I had with him, which is what it looks like. Jalen Hurts, 5 for 8, 62 yards. No issue with how he played. And our defense held with their starters and their second team really to no points until Dwayne Haskins in the end. We have a lot of upgrade points here. Fletcher Cox. Do run stopper for Fletcher Cox. Because I like, yeah, block shedding. That was perfect. Exactly kind of what I was looking for. Alex Singleton, he's going to be starting. If he's going to be starting for us, I want him to be a run stopper than a linebacker position. That improves zone coverage also. The rest of these guys doesn't really matter. Jordan Howard, obviously, he's fine. He actually played pretty well in their real preseason game here against New England. But he definitely is not someone who's going to be featured in this franchise. Now, for this game, I think that the starters are going to play more. Hopefully we see more of Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts playing together in this game. And weekly strategy is something we will do once we get to the regular season. But while we are still in the preseason, we are not going to bother, as we hop right in now to our next game against New England. And we are back at Lincoln Financial. And we are going to get it to start the game here with our first team offense. And let's see if we can drive down and score. Very interested. Miles Sanders, definitely someone I think that in real life this year is going to get a bigger workload. I think that they're finally, hopefully Sirianni just finally starts using him properly. Jalen Hurts now. I'm not going to get him hurt. In regular season, I'll probably just keep running with him. But not going to do that here. And that's me, Jalen Reagor now, the second-year wide receiver from TCU. Very notorious for being picked right before Justin Jefferson. Maybe he'll have a breakout here this year. Prove everybody wrong. Miles Sanders now. No real hole there. Gain of about 1. And here we go. We're just going to run it again. I really like the idea of running the ball a lot with this offensive line. Like, not very much against it. I'm going to send Devontae Smith on a streak route here. And that's not a good throw. Devon Godshaw, former Dolphin, hurt for New England. Signed a pretty big contract to be here with them. That is not the injury they want to say. And we're going to pin him down around the 8-9 yard line. And we're going to be needed defensively for a 3rd and 10. We're going to use Eric Wilson here in the middle. And they're going to get it. Hunter Henry. And this defense, I really actually think the defense could have been the weak spot of this team in a way. They just have, the secondary linebackers are just not good. Their front 4 is good, but and he still almost caught that. Read that pretty well. Leading now to 2nd and goal. I'm gonna run under smoke here, but I believe this is just gonna be a run, and it will be. He does get 2 yards there, Sony Michel. I believe it's his 3rd or 4th year now out of Georgia. And Fletcher Cox. Eric Wilson hurt on the play. That's really not good. But Fletcher Cox just absolutely ate that up. And that's exactly what you want to see from a guy like him. And wow, he almost blocked that. Very close. And now it is back to the next moment. It is going to be our offense with the ball. Jalen Hurts and the starters still in here for a 3rd and 7. And we're going to hit Devontae Smith there. Good timing route. Good throw by Hurts, who seems to be having a pretty solid day. Love this play call. And Jalen Hurts fumbles. I was trying, and he's hurt. That is really not good. If he's out for substantial time, this team's not, I don't see them performing amazing under Black. I think I might have missed that. I barely made it. But that is really not good if he's substantially Joe Flacco in the game, which I think he should be, obviously, compared by who else is in, but we're going to look. I think Greg Ward has a step, and he does. That's a touchdown. That's a great throw by Flacco. Greg Ward's performing. It looks like even though I moved Wes up the chart, Greg Ward is still playing wide receiver 3, and which I'm fine with. I just do kind of think Wes Watkins, and especially doing this realistically, is going to get his share this year. Now we're going to look for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and he's me down at the 1-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, another Eagles bust receiver, picks over DK Metcalf, and Jordan Howard going to be the one on the goal line here. Let's see if we can get him into the end zone. And we can. Jordan Howard scores it. Another injury for us. I mean, I know the Eagles guys get hurt a lot, but not this much. And we will be playing defense here on Mac Jones, the Alabama rookie, taken 15th overall. And Hunter Henry. I think that's Hunter Henry again. No, it's not. Who is that? Oh. It's Asiasi. I believe Asiasi went to San Jose State. I could be wrong about that. He's gonna Jonnu Smith there, and they're gonna give it to Michelle Lake. Totally happy on that. We're gonna light him up into the end zone. Kayvon Wallace from Clemson did the blowing up. And now we're gonna be given a chance to win the game here, which I kind of like. I think we're gonna run it here this first play. Kind of Gainwell. Really playing well. And not complain about kind of, oh, and I did get the snap off there now. And that's be a great way to go into this morning. Kenneth Gainwell back-to-back solid runs. 2-minute warning, 17 all. Go 5 spread. Looking for Fulgham, and just a bit too far in front. Boston Scott can't shake free, and Dietrich Wise hurt for doing that. But it is 3rd and 10. Hopefully Kevin Gainwell's with them. I think it's... Oh. And oh, yeah. Greg Ward Jr. Very much a big man. Gainwell had a huge hole and then fumbles. And that's how. That is very unfortunate. Is there a way we can't challenge that? Oh, maybe he might have been down. I don't know. And that is a tackle there by Adams, who is playing backup from safety for us. And could he have been more open? We probably should just let him score. We're gonna call timeout. This is not going to plan whatsoever. Seems like New England's going to be able to kick a game-winning field goal. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do here. I believe he's short, though. Yeah, they are going to. That's right, Tom. We do lose, not 35, nothing like real life, but we do lose with a game-winning field goal by New England. Our team seems to be pretty competitive in these games, which I like. obviously Greg Ward with another big preseason game. Can't seem to get out of this. Now we can. Hold to skip. Let's look at the stats. Passing. Jalen Hurts was 7 of 10. He was having a good game before he got injured, but I don't see injury next to him, so I think he is okay. Rushing, Sanders. Kenneth Gainwell, 6.1 yards per carry. I mean, I'll take that any day. Receiving the ball, Greg Ward, 4, 111, and a touchdown. I mean, that's sensational. Very happy with that. Devontae Smith, 2 for 38. He'll have a big role in this offense this year. Hargrave had a sack for us. And an interception for McPherson and Kayvon Wallace. So that's a rookie and a sophomore, both getting an interception in our secondary. You like to see it. McPherson, I'm going to let him just play a lot this year, I think. So it's good to see him playing well. And we are able to get through. Avonte Maddox. We're just going to improve his man-to-man because I think he's going to be an outside corner. So that's +2 on man coverage. Josh Sweat. We're going to improve his power rushing. I feel like we need to make some of these guys a bit more well-rounded. Greg Ward. No surprise he has an upgrade point here. The way that he was playing was as a deep threat. So why not improve that? +1 release and +1 acceleration, both really helpful. And Kayvon Wallace, free safety, he's going to be playing a lot of zone. Yeah, looking good. Wes Watkins, we're going to improve his deep threat ability. Marcus Epps, isn't he super fast? Never mind. No, he is not. We are going to auto do them as we go to our week 3 preseason game against the New York Jets and Zach Wilson. Jason Kelsey is returning from injury. That is not someone you want to see injured. On our injury report, now we have no players, which is very good leading into this game against the Jets. We're going to skip the weekly strategy, which we'll start to do against week 1 against the Falcons. And we're going to hop right in, play the moments. The Jets, not that formidable of an opponent. So we will see how this goes at MetLife Stadium, and we're just gonna be able to come right in here at the start, and Jalen Hurts is in. So we are going with the starters, at least here on the first drive. I think that the starters will play a lot of this game, not necessarily in real life, but I think through Madden they will, because it's the 3rd preseason game. And that's going to be pass interference. That was not a terrible throw by Jalen Hurts there on the run. It's something that I'm going to do a lot with him. Although, throwing on the run does not always go well in this game. But I'm saying that he, personally, is just like the way that he plays. He's going to do a lot. And we're going to hit Goddard here. We're gain of 4. Dallas Goedert is someone that I think is going to get a lot of touches, and I really think he's the #1 receiver on this team. Boston Scott, who has had a good preseason now, he's at 2 rushes for about 3 yards. Hopefully Boston Scott's open here. He isn't, and that's going incomplete, looking for Devontae Smith across the middle, and it's preseason. We'll go for it. No harm can be done. And that's not a good throw. He led that way too far to the outside. If he just would have thrown it to the inside, tried to throw it to the inside, lead him inside with the stick. However, that's going to be a pick 6. Not too thrilled about that. I don't know why he threw to the outside. It's just such a maddening thing to do. Zach Wilson, obviously the quarterback at the helm here for the Jets. And oh my God, you have to pick that off, Maddox. Zach Wilson, you just swing that one up there. And 3rd and 3. We're gonna run this. I think Richard Rodgers, or there we go. He's just gonna give Zach instead of winning. And Shaquem Griffin on the Jets here, which means I guess Miami cut him. I think Gregor might get open here. He does not, however. Devontae Smith will be. I'm wondering what Devontae Smith's injury rating is in this game, because obviously that's the main concern with him, is his size and if he'll get hurt a lot. And great throw by Hurts, moving forward in the pocket, hits Greg Ward to continue his phenomenal preseason. Now a touchdown every game. And now we're going to be brought out here to play some defense. And we are going to get him shorter. LeBlanc, good tackle on Corey Davis. 4th and 1. And they're going to go for it. Of course they are. And yeah. I kind of really run committed there. It was not the most intelligent thing I've done all day. James Crowder, touchdown New York. And 2-minute warning. These games do move really fast, especially playing by the moments, so I think if I do that, maybe I need to make them longer entering the regular season. And we're going to step up and hit Greg Ward for a gain of about 13. Boston Scott out of the backfield. Gain of 4. Trying to hurry it up a bit. Boston Scott again. Jalen Hurts is playing well. The 1 interception, realistically, could just be blamed on me. I'm using the word realistically out of context. Realistically is just how we're doing franchise, and Brandon Brooks hurt. Why is Brandon Brooks still in? And there we go. Devontae Smith, touchdown. The rookie from Alabama. It's his first of the preseason. Hopefully he gets a lot of those in the regular season. Zach Wilson running a 2-minute drill here. And Corey Davis just slicing up this secondary, which is what I expect. This secondary is really bad. And without Fletcher Coxon, we're not going to get as much pressure, but Brandon Graham came right through on the rush there. But Zach Wilson did release really quickly. And we are going to be blocking a field goal here. Which is up and good. And we are going to come in for some offense here. Devontae Smith again, touchdown. He is just too good off release. And we are going to be back with this here. 3rd and 7. Oh, guess we're just gonna. I thought Ward was an out route for some reason. I thought it was in a flood and he was no up and out. Obviously it was not. It was a streak. So when he threw a bullet pass, it made it very easy for him to intercept that. We're just gonna run man defense here. Screw it. And that was, yeah. We got no... That's Elijah Moore, the rookie from Ole Miss. Really talented player. I expect him to have a big rookie year. Joe Flacco, in at this point, has been in, I think. I don't really know. I haven't been paying that much attention to the quarterback, to be honest. Paying much more attention to our receivers and running backs. Greg Ward here on the outside. Jordan Howard, I mean, they actually say he's really improved his pass catching ability. Looking, Flacco, Fulgham, touchdown, Philadelphia. And yeah, we're gonna need to get a defensive stop here to have a chance to win. And we missed the first sack, get the second by the rookie, Williams. I did not use a timeout. If you're wondering, it's because I'm crazy. No, it's because I'm going to use a timeout after this play. I mainly just did that so that we would still have a timeout for our drive. I think that it could end up being important because a field goal wins the game. And there we go. Rodney McLeod stands him up. And we will have a chance here. We'll return it middle. Who's returning for us? James? I don't know who James is. And he gets absolutely nowhere. We are at the 31 now. One timeout, 34 seconds. I think this is doable. Looking for Fulgham. That's going to be batted. Now, Jay Elliott can make some deep field goals, which is going to be helpful here, possibly. Looking for Arcega Whiteside on the sideline. What a throw by Joe Flacco. Biggest catch of J.J. Arcega Whiteside's career. Jordan Howard here now. Jordan Howard, that was big. Now the part I'm concerned about is they are going to ice our kicker, which I hate. Jake Elliott, he's a good kicker, so hopefully he can make this. Yep. Low-key good thing they iced that. I think I probably would have missed. I think that's good. I think it is. Let's go. It is. Eagles win it in MetLife Stadium. Good way to end the preseason. Field goal as time expires. Robert Salah not happy. And I'm honestly not upset with this team so far. Devontae Smith and Greg Ward both had really, really, really good preseasons, especially Devontae Smith in this game. So I'm thinking we look kind of promising. Let's look at passing. Jalen Hurts was 21 of 27 for 3 touchdowns, but he had 2 interceptions, which both were my fault. Flacco, 11 of 17 and a touchdown. He did not play bad whatsoever. Rushing the ball, Boston Scott only averaged 2.7 yards a carry. That's not good. He was the only person who rushed for our team, besides Jalen Hurts. Devontae Smith, 6 for 83, 2 touchdowns. Greg Ward, 5 for 48 and a touchdown. Both looking good. Fulgham had a touchdown. Defensively, 2 sacks for Derek Barnett. 1 for Milton Williams, which we saw, and 1 for Brandon Graham. Interceptions, 2 for Ashton Davis. And yeah, kicking obviously the Jake Elliott game winner logged in there. As we come out here, we're going to skip. Jalen Reagor, upgrade point. Well, we need to upgrade his deep threat. That's what he's going to do for our team. He's going to be a deep threat. Richard Rogers. You're going to be our third string tight end. So we're going to need you to catch the ball because that's what our other tight end's doing. That's a lot of upgrades. Everyone else. Oh, Craig James, I guess, was the guy returning kicks. I'm not a massive Eagles fan, so I'm not aware of who he is. As we come into the final week of preseason where we're going to have to cut 20 players. Wow. Fletcher Cox, Miles Sanders, Cam Miles, Jason Huntley, Kenneth Gainwell, and Josiah Scott were all hurt for that game, apparently. And that's why they did not play. Rick Lovato, I'm sure he's their long snapper in real life. In this game, that's irrelevant. Brett Toth, don't need him. Luke Juriga, don't need him. Sua Opeta, no need for you. Now I'm going to go through by position. Quarterbacks. Then I'm going to keep 3. Unless I come to the end and don't want to cut anyone else. Running backs. I don't need more than 4. Jason Huntley. I kinda... Yeah, I need to cut Huntley. He's too much like the other backs. Jordan Howard's a bit different. Receiver, Michael Walker, never going to play. The rest of these receivers, I'm okay with. It's 7 though, so I'm going to need to cut 1 more. I'm actually going to cut our Whiteside. I know he just had that catch, but tight ends, we have way too many. I kind of like Hakeem Butler. I think he has potential. Kroom, Tyree Jackson, the quarterback changed to tight end, going to be cut as well. Left tackle, Dillard, you might get traded within the start of this. Obviously we need the depth though. So left end, no need. I think this guy's younger though, so I'm gonna cut Joe Osman. Right end, Teron Jackson, he's young, so we could end up keeping him. D tackle, we have some pretty... Raekwon Williams, this guy's just never going to do anything. Hassan Ridgway's too old. So we're going to let these 4 stick. Left outside linebacker. Sean Bradley. Middle linebacker, we need to keep TJ Edwards. Right outside linebacker, need that depth. Corners. Craig James, he's a big special teams guy. We're going to cut Jacquet the third, we're going to cut Taylor. Free safeties, we'll keep them both. Strong safeties. Don't need either of these 2 guys. Now we're going to go back to recommended. It's recommending we cut Jordan Howard. I think when we go under all, it's like the lowest overalls, but then again. Alright. I think I'm gonna cut Nick Mullins. I'm gonna cut Jordan Howard and I'm gonna cut Nick Mullins. I'm gonna cut them both. So we only need to cut 1 more now. And we have 2 left guards, so Herbig is the odd man out. And yeah, I'm not too upset with any of that. As we come into this week 1 against the Atlanta Falcons. And we're going to have to set our season goal. I mean... Seven wins, I don't think is a crazy thing to go for. It's a goal. It's not an expectation. So we're going to say 7 wins. We're going to see what the market is for a guy like Andre Dillard. And there seems to be yellow interest across the board. Wow. I mean, first round pick for Andre Dillard, Atlanta? No. This team needs a left end. I mean, T forward actually. I want to do this realistically though, so I'm just gonna do it for draft picks. If I can get a second for Andre Dillard. Can't. Makes sense. How about a third? And we're very close. I'm just gonna add in another player I don't really want. I think Isaac will be on this team. Derek Barnett's making way too much money. Way too much. Maybe we'll just throw in like 7. And that's done. Did that say do? Oh, so in this game it just gave us the Colts first round pick. Because it obviously is not gonna like keep track of Wentz and his playing, so we have ours, Miami's, and the Colts first round picks this year, which makes this draft very important. So when we get to scouting, it's gonna be important. Obviously, the big scouting update will be in September, which with this franchise, I think will be a few years in already. So I think at that point we'll just start a new one. I'll also be starting an online league at that point, which will probably be the main other thing on the channel. It's opening day. The way to win is I think I'm gonna put faith in our defense. It's obviously just gonna give us a goal. And we're playing the Falcons, so we're gonna do stuffing the run. Allow less than 75 rushing yards. I think that's very possible just without even doing anything. I don't think the Falcons are gonna run the ball that much. And we're just gonna go right. Oh, we're gonna do weekly strategy, 100%. And first off, we're gonna pick our defensive game plan. I see this improves things, so I definitely think the medium. I think we're gonna do the deep passing. I'm gonna agree with this. To obviously Calvin Ridley. Offensively, their secondary stinks. I'm gonna do throw it short. I think we'll run a lot of mesh and crossers and stuff like that. Dickerson and Devontae Smith and Gainwell. That's actually perfect. No complaints by that. Those are the 3 players I want getting warm-ups in. I really want Gainwell to touch the field a lot. I like Miles Sanders, but I want Gainwell to touch the field a good amount. And looking good on defense, offense. Make sure there are no injuries. Shoulder strain for Lane Johnson. That is not the guy we want to see hurt. We do have some upgrade players after that, though. Miles Sanders, Devontae Smith, and Darius Slay. That's 3 really important players. Sanders, we're just going to keep grading as elusive back. Receiving back is going to be Gainwell's cup of tea. Plus agility and awareness. Pretty solid. Devontae Smith, the rookie, he's going to be an outside deep threat. This is what he's going to do on this team. And the +1 catch in traffic, that's one of the things that he's really just going to have to improve on throughout. Darius Slay, let's just get him 88 all around on those. Make him a bit more well-rounded. As we prepare for our game against the Atlanta Falcons, I think I'm gonna have to make it longer. Because if I'm playing the moments, I'm gonna make it 8 minutes. We'll see how much that changes. Because the games are going very, very fast. So we prepare our first game against the Atlanta Falcons. I think they can win this game in real life, personally. I don't think Atlanta that good of a team. Obviously, trade away Julio Jones. I expect them to be a bottom 10 team. I think the Eagles will be too. But I think the Eagles are more around that 8-9 spot. Atlanta's more around that 4-5 spot. So let's see how this goes. And Hurts is going to hit Greg Ward here to start, and that's a good play. There's their short pass I was talking about. That's what this team's going to excel in. Really excel in that and running the ball with this offensive line. Lane Johnson is flying, which is good, and Miles Sanders, that is a huge hole. The right side of our offensive line is about as good as it gets in football, and that's going to be really helpful. We're going to run it again, just right at that right side. And Sanders, I'm going to push forward for a gain of 6. We're just going to run right at it again. I mean, if they broke, don't fix it. And Sanders is going to come across, and I mean, he's just running all over them, averaging right now 10 yards a carry. RPO possibly. We're just going to run it. And that one did not go as good, but it still gained 4 yards. You'll take 4 yards to carry every single time. We're going to run a read option here. This could end up going really well. Because I think the defender's going to bite. Yeah, that he is. Jalen Hurts. Outran him to that corner. Gain of 18. His offense looks good. And this, I think it's going to be a rushing offense. Really. But definitely short pass going to be involved. And we're going to hit Greg Ward across the middle, and I don't know what happened there. We're down to the 4. Boston Scott in the game. Let's just give him a run. And he's in. First touchdown of the season goes to Boston Scott. Big time touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell is still 3rd on the depth chart, but I don't know if I love that. See if Miles Sanders, he will be. We're just going to get Miles Sanders right there. Hurts 3 for 3, looking good. As we're off to a great start to this season. And wow, Grady Jarrett just blew up our offensive line there. But this time, Sanders is going to get all the way to the 1, and Grady Jarrett gets hurt on that play. Wouldn't wish that in real life, but we will not upset about that here. And we're going to this should be able to get us in, and it will. Wide open. Miles Sanders, touchdown. 2 rushing touchdowns already for our team. We did miss the extra point, which is kind of upsetting, considering that Jake Elliott is the boot. And we're just going to keep the draw here. And Hurts gets scored for a gain of 9. What you want to say. And we are going to come here, 3rd and long. We're going to run the screen. Why not? Miles Sanders. I tried to get to the outside and instead I lost 6 yards. So we're going to kick a field goal now. Jake Elliott. That should be right down the middle. It is 16-0. Still a 2-possession game though because of that missed extra point earlier. But things are looking good. I still think if I continue to play by the notes, I might have to make it up to 10 minutes. This game is still going crazy fast. You guys let me know if you want me to change that. I'll do the full game. I'll do offense only. I'll do defense only. Whatever you guys want to say. Atlanta did score. We do pick up that first down. We're going to come in here and 4th and 2, it looks like, and we're going to go for it. Miles Sanders is going to get it. I'm not going to use a timeout. I think Devontae Smith might be open here. And he is. What a catch, Devontae Smith. That is what you want to see. That's his first career touchdown reception. It's a crazy one. That is an unreal catch. That's a good throw by Hurts. That's kind of the idea, to throw it up and let him go get it, and he did. And that just looks like a Devontae Smith catch if I've seen one, and the Falcons are really coming back now. Not good. 3rd and 2. I'm going to run it to Boston Scott. And he's going to get it. If they would have picked up their blocks, he might have actually had a bigger hole. They did not. Yeah, I'll run the HQ field with Boston Scott and Shaw. And that's hit as he threw. I think Hurts actually had him right in that corner, but he was hit as he threw. I think it's crazy Fletcher Cox doesn't have X Factor. And Calvin Ridley, first down. It looks like they're going to score here, which kind of stinks. But we do have a chance, obviously, offensively. And Alex Singleton wraps him up right away. That's exactly what we want out of him. I don't need Alex Singleton to do anything great. I just need him to be able to stop the run up the middle. Looking like this is going to be a run or a play action. And it is a run. And Mike Davis walks out. If we just would have made that extra point, we are down at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 2. I'm going to run it. And that's an easy first for Boston Scott. Tyler Davidson hurt. Defensive tackle for Atlanta. They've lost 2 defensive tackles this game. That's not ideal. I think Boston Scott will be open. And no, this is soon. I read it wrong. Boston Scott, there we go. And he's into the end zone. Boston Scott took a man with him. And this running attack looks good. And they missed, I guess we went for 2. That'd be my guess. I mean, that is beyond frustrating now. Give me those. Rodney McLeod intercepted. Give me those. 1 pick and 8 tackles. Like, dang, McLeod. We're going to take over here. Jalen Hurts. Pumping this team up. Where is Miles Sanders? Is he injured again? It doesn't really matter because Boston Scott's the greatest runner of this century. Boston Scott. 9 for 55, 2 touchdowns. That one was explosive. I want to just... To be honest... Oh. I want to give one up there. 182 rush yards for us to do that. I don't know why I did that off. Jalen Hurts would have had a huge hole. I'm going to let this go down to the 2-minute warning. Not going to call a play before it. That way, if I get the first down, they have to use a timeout. And then after that, they would have to only have 2 to use. However, it is 3rd and long. So we're going to have to throw. Never mind. Jalen Hurts got it. Jalen Hurts got it. There we go. That could not have gone better. Jalen Hurts playing really well today. I'm really pleased with him at quarterback. His versatile. Boston Scott. Gain of 7 there. I mean, just buried this game pretty much. If you can get a first here, it's 100% over. Oh, and he will. Oh, and he'll get a lot more. 12 there. Boston Scott looking unreal. I mean, you want to talk about someone playing impressive. Flowers gonna give it to him again. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Brooks hurt. Who cares? 3 touchdowns, Boston Scott. That's all that matters. And Atlanta's gonna score. Oh, they're doing. I'm stupid. I'm gonna call timeout. I'm really stupid. I'm like, I wonder why. Dislocated shoulder. I don't think that's a serious injury. Just like out for a game type thing. As he pops into its socket. And that's me picked up by Quez, who gets us to their 40. And this is just going to be kneeled out. And that's a win in our first game. Great way to start the season. Nick Sirianni off to a good start as Eagles coach. Seems to have brought in a new culture. And I think this is a pretty good first week of the season. 224 rushing yards. Wow. Jalen Hurts, 19 of 35, 232 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Not upset with that performance. Don't need him to do everything, just need to be good enough. Miles Sanders did get hurt. He had 15 rushes for 77 yards and a touchdown. He was very good. Boston Scott, 13 for 82 and 3 touchdowns. What a day. Hurts obviously had a good performance. Gainwell did get in for 1 run and had 5 yards. Receiving, Ridley lit us up. Rasul Gage lit us up. Goddard, 5 for 85. Devontae Smith in his debut, 4 for 41 and that great touchdown. Greg Ward had a good game. Kyle Pitts, only 3 catches for yards, but he did get a touchdown in his first career game. Defensively, sacks-wise, Fletcher Cox had 1. That was it for us. Interceptions, Eric Wilson got 1, and obviously that McLeod interception. I'm pretty happy with that performance in week 1. Our team looks good. As we come up here, got an interception, got the 75 yards. We're getting lots of staff points. Goddard, upgrade, vertical threat. So what he is, he's this team's prime receiver, plus 3 catch in traffic. It's pretty helpful. And Dickerson, I don't know why I said Dickinson. Thinking like a dick in the sun. Okay, we're going to upgrade his power by 1. I'm just going to keep improving his overall for now. We don't have to worry about making him well-rounded yet. He's just going to be our starting left guard. The rookie from Alabama. He played center there. He had a lot of injury issues. I was really impressed by our ability to stop the run this week. I think we felt the pressure step up and it led to great things. Thanks, Fletcher. Exactly. If we can sustain this kind of success for the entire year, this defense is going to be scary. All defensive linemen earn plus 4,500 XP. You have earned 10 plus stat points. Stat points something I'm going to look into for next time. Not 100% sure how it works. As we're going to advance to next week against the San Francisco 49ers. This will be the last game we play in this episode. Derek Barnett, upgrade point. Take those. And all that's going to prove plus 3 power moves. I mean, not going to complain. 49ers are a very, very good team, obviously. Turning from injury, Jack Driscoll. Okay, weekly strategy. Choose our defensive game plan. They're a running team. We are going to defend the inside run. I think that's pretty straight up. Now, their defense is good, but obviously the worst part of it is the secondary. We're going to go throw short again. Although our running game last week was great. I think it's going to be harder this week. Gainwell looking like he should be able to upgrade an overall. And obviously, let's look for injuries. None on the defense, that is good. And I did not, for some reason I skipped offense. I don't know why that happened. Let's look at, is Miles Sanders going to be playing? He will be. So Miles Sanders will be playing. Quez Watkins I do have as a third receiver. Maybe I have to go into, and I don't know why some guys are getting -1. Why is your morale down? We're 1-0. Um, I actually like their playbook, so I don't want to change it for Watkins to be in. Obviously we can do formation subs. I don't like formation subs. Can I do auto subs? I think, yeah. I don't know. We'll up it to 65. Maybe that means that they come out more. We'll see. We're going to play the moments against the San Francisco 49ers. I am going to up it to 10 minutes, actually, now that I remembered. Let me know what you guys think I should do about this. I mean, maybe if I just put it on 15 and you play the moments, it won't be as short. I don't know what you guys want to see, though. So we'll do 10 minutes. And we will hop right in. We will go into this game. Wow, George Hill had a big first week. 9 for 171 and 2 touchdowns. And we are going to have the ball here. 3rd and short. 3rd and long. This is pretty simple. Miles Sanders, you can't pick up the yard. You are getting cut. You can. Easy. 6 rushes in the first drive for Miles Sanders. 3rd and long again. Well, that was short. But Reger or Sanders should be okay. Gonna look for Miles Sanders, and Fred Warner just knocks it out. Ran the right play, ran the right throw. Fred Warner is just too good at the sport. Zeke Elliott will make it 3-0 pretty easily, right down the pipe. Yeah, we're going to be now in for a 3rd and 1 on defense. Trey Lance not in yet, still Jimmy J. George Kittle obviously going to be watching here. And we are going to get to the quarterback. Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham both get there, both get half a sack. Big stop there. San Francisco will go down and score, and we have it now to a 3rd and 7. Not too bad. We're going to hit Reger, and he's going to get the first. Hurts, also solid start. Once again, we're just doing what we do best, which is these short little throws. No need to force anything. And we are going to hit Greg Ward there. Thought maybe he'd have a few more steps, but forget how fast Fred Warner is. Any other linebacker possibly could have been a touchdown. Ward again, and it's Fred Warner, man. It's unreal how good he is. It's even worse is he's just good in real life. And Fred Warner went to the outside, so we just go to Miles Sanders right there. Texas route, Miles Sanders, 1st and goal. Read option, play here, I think. And it is. Miles Sanders scores, touchdown, Philadelphia. I mean, realistically, if he would have stayed on the field, he would have had like 4 touchdowns last week because Boston Scott just ate him up. And we are just going to keep them down nowhere. Come out, San Francisco. Ten to 7. We're just gonna wrap up. And there we go. We did that perfectly. No timeouts. The kick gets field goal off. Could not have gone better. Don't know why we're kicking off. Jake Elliott, kaboom. Richie James Jr. back to return. I think I might have glitched out of big moments. Nope. just wanted us to kick it off for some reason. We're gonna come in here offensively. 3rd and 5. I'm gonna look for Devontae Smith on the outside. He's not gonna be open. Miles Sanders should have the first, and he will. Jalen Hurts playing conservative, playing well. And that's what you want to say. He's not trying to force anything. I was talking about myself. I'm just talking about the game playing with him. He's doing good. Miles Sanders, 7-yard run, 20 rushes, 77 yards, and a touchdown for him so far. He's looking very, very good. We need 8 more to get rid of Fred Warner's X Factor. Sanders, gain of 3. Zach Ertz injured on the play. Not what you want to say. And Eric Armstead going to blow that one up before it could get anywhere. Ertz is fine. Alright. I think Reagor should be open. And Armstead dropped back into coverage. Did not expect that. Field goal, Garoppolo, Shanahan shaking hands. Shanahan's like, sorry I drafted your replacement this year, and the kick is good. 13-7 Philadelphia. And, ooh, 34-yard touchdown for Reagor. And we missed another extra point, an interception from Maddox. This team's good. Damn. As we hit Miles Sanders. Goddard hurt now. What the hell? I mean, Jesus Christ. Jalen Hurts had a really good game. But Hurts is back in, obviously, but why are all of our tight ends getting hurt? I really just wanted to throw that up to Smith. I don't know why it ran it like a comeback route. I'm just gonna run the ball. And Hurts opened up the first down. I don't expect Hurts. If Hurts gets hurt, high ankle sprain, shit. If Hurts gets hurt, I think it's just the season's over. So, that's why I'm not running too much with him. But he's gonna get a rushing touchdown here. Jalen Hurts into the end zone. Gone in the hole for the Niners. Let's go, Eagles. 4th and short for the 49ers. I'm just gonna go in all in blitz. Oh, that was a good play design. Great tackle there. By number 9 Day. Who is number 9? That was a really good tackle. I went another 4th and short for that. And Raheem Mustard. That was a walkout. You know what? Don't be celebrating, you're down by 12. They're going to do an onside kick here. I guess this will go right to Buzz Watkins again. Nope, they're going to go more to the side. Reagor gets this one. And we are now at the 49ers 41-yard line. And we're going to 3rd and long here, 3rd and 10. Got nothing on the first 2 plays. Good for him, I Hurts. Hits Ward. Fred Warner not catching him, and he is down to the 8-yard line. It's a big game. Jalen Hurts just looking good. No real complaints for the way he has played so far this season. We're going to run it here with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown. G-O-E-S Eagles. 33-14. They were going to score again. They're going to go for another onside kick. 2-0 to start the season now. Not really what I expected. The 49ers offense not doing as well as I thought it would, and their defense really not playing that well either. I'm just gonna, Devontae Smith gets open here. I might just launch one onto him. Come on. I think he is. Hurts misses the throw. He actually had him. He had him. And, oh, we're going to go for it. Because Madden wants to. I'm going to throw it. Oh, it's going to be open. We're going to hit Smith. And Devontae Smith, touchdown. Well, Hurts made up for it. Eagles! Alright, that's definitely the most unrealistic thing I've done so far. Sorry about that. Then again, it's a rebuild that's realistic, not the in-game play. We're off to a very good start to the season, 2-0. And let's take a look at the stats from this game. Jalen Hurts was phenomenal. I mean, Jimmy G had more passing yards. They had the same amount of touchdowns. 1 reception for Garoppolo. Rushing-wise, Miles Sanders was great. He averaged 3.6 yards per carry, which I'm fine with. He had 2 touchdowns. He did have a fumble, which obviously is not ideal. Jalen Hurts rushing 5 for 22. I see the rushing touchdown was great. Gainwell did get in for a rush of 4 yards. Kittle, 10 for 85 on us. We contained him pretty well. Miles Sanders had a good receiving day. Goddard, obviously the injury. Greg Ward, big receiving day. Devontae Smith, 4 for 54 and a touchdown. Kind of the same stat line as last week. Reagor, 3 for 59 and a touchdown. Willie Snead lit us up. 3 catches, 106, 3 touchdowns. Defensively, tackles for loss. Fletcher Cox had 2. 1 for Slay. 1 for Graham. Sacks. Fletcher Cox led 2.5. Brandon Graham 1.5. Barnett 1. We gave up no sacks. Interceptions. Avonte Maddox had the 1 on Jimmy G. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with the defense and offense. I have no real complaints with this team so far. They're doing a lot better than I thought they would. 2-0. The next game is a big one, at least in, obviously, the mind of rivalry. Eagles-Cowboys. The Cowboys are 1-1. We have scout college players ready to go. For next time, we have 2 players ready to negotiate. We'll do that now. Let's see. Jason Kelce and Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert, I think, we need to sign long-term. At least for the next 5 years. If we can get him for the next 5 years for $3.6 million, yeah, that's content. Jason Kelce wants another year. I'm fine with that. I'll give him this exact offer. Now, I'm just going to leave it there for today. Next time, we'll start off with our game against the Cowboys. Let me know what I should change. And I will see you guys next time.